Even better team in third and Veer. Monster shot for him there.
What's up, boys?
To finish up with the assistance of a team and the Riptides there, and just like that, they get sent back to lobby.
Yeah, I gotta imagine that was H-Cube and Encrypted from their lighthouse just west of Squibbly. For them, it's not even necessarily about the elimination. For H-Cube Encrypted, it's just the early game Storm Surge. You can kind of see cut halfway through Battlewood Boulevard, the zone is already pushing teams towards the north side of the map. And that gives a little bit of a cushion here for Veno and Curve to do these lurk plays just like this. We saw it in the last game. We're going to see it here again. Curve probably trying to distract Tyler and Chance from the distance, saying, hey, they're nowhere to be found on this side, and that gives Veno a little bit of a lurk opportunity.
Gotta always keep eyes on what Veno's up to. Always keep eyes on what Veno's up to. He's one of the most decorated players, one who tends to come in with an extreme amount of preparation. It's always something to learn. Always something up these elite pros' sleeves, of course. For Clix and Higgs, things are just business as usual here at the Wonky Land. You got Higgs on watch up top.
Yo, what's up, KJ? Whatever.
Meanwhile, back to Veno. Just when you think it's safe.
Yeah, bro. I'm just watching a little bit of the grands.
This is a long investment in time right now from Veno. Up above, you got Curve lurking around, so they got basically all the important exits locked down. Veno watching the whole other side of that building, probably getting the audio visuals as well. A lot of information for him to keep to himself. And just the patience here is going to be the biggest thing. Does he try to go in and make a play by himself, especially with how far Curve actually is? You could use a shockwave to cut the distance, but anything can happen in a quick couple of seconds. For Tyler and Chance, great heads up play for them. They
Yeah, I did it
realize what
earlier.
Veno and Curve do, how they play, lurk around the entire POI, whether they're contested or not. So better safe than sorry.
I just ended the stream for a little
Of
bit.
course, they're just trying to get that critical metal, right? So Veno recognizes
But
this.
yeah, now I'm watching
He knows
grands.
an opportunity is just moments away. Boyo Peterbot on the other side. Just trying to get their metal in order as well. Preparing for the mid game. Peterbot eyeing up a team in the distance. Gonna be Muslin Sphinx right now. Couple tags come out. Those are tags that Peterbot will just not miss.
Yeah, a little bit of a different game this time around. Does look like it's going to continue to go towards the north, over towards Wonky Land, maybe the north side of the map, Frigid Fortress. So Peterbot Poyo do have access to that rift if they do want to use it. Haven't really seen it in play too much so far on the day, but sometimes you got to save the tricks to when you do need it most. Ages of Ritual, you can see some of
I'm
their
watching
early
it on
games so
YouTube.
far throughout the first two. It was Storm Surge early because they're not contested and the surrounding land isn't as contested as it usually is. They're not contested and the surrounding land isn't as contested as it usually is. They're just going to have to...
Got a couple highlights though. This is one from Listen and Aloe's duo. Oh, they find someone fresh off the reboot. Quick finish there, and then of course they're gonna go into Collapse on the solo. Just like that, they earn their first set of points here in the finals lobby. Jumping back to Paper though. Paper went from early
Bucky
elimination
and
to
Zen.
drop now to fight
Come on,
Bucky
Zen.
and Zen here. Bucky's
Come on,
big
Zen.
danger. Zen forced to back him up right now, give him a little
Bucky.
bit of room to work with.
Zen. Bucky's first grands in forever.
Rez is
Zen's
rotating
first grands
north
ever.
to end up in this position.
What can
Vending
they
machine
do?
is right there, so you can kind of see what their
Rezi and
focus
Paper
is.
on the
Rezi
ground.
doesn't have a ton of gold,
That
so
is.
it's not really going to get much out of it. You got to hope Paper has the lion's share of that
That's
one.
actually.
But they're just really
very
trying to control
impactful
this
with that.
whole side of the map. But for Bucky and Zen, you see empty item slots, not a lot of builds, not a lot of heals. They're in a drastic situation. Maybe not
Oh
in
my
a
God.
spot to where they start to get desperate,
Peter's
but they
king-
have to
Peter's
start
king
thinking
of
what
duo.
plan B is going to be.
What is he doing?
I was gonna say, remember, Peterbot and Poyo were desperate for Surge last game. Look at the adjustment in their strategy. They find a duo that seems to be somewhat isolated
We're
from the
checking.
rest of the
Never mind. I closed it.
rotate, and now they're going in hyper aggressively.
Run from one team to the next. A lot of teams on the north side of the map, for some reason, making their way down south. You can see the drop is there. Almost a little bit more of a reward outside of the eliminations, but Poyo lands the first big shot to try to break things up. Peterbot is going ahead and putting pressure, cleaning up that elimination, easing up that Storm Surge pressure here. You called it out. Last game wasn't the best game for them in terms of Storm Surge. In fact, it was almost the reason why they went down early, got lobby focused. Now with that elimination there, they're going to be able to claim that drop to themselves and maybe even move back to their POI.
Yeah, and the speed of which they can finish a fight is definitely the difference maker from them to a more average pro team.
Cold.
Jumping in with Cold and Rapid here. We got a little update with the situation. Talk about that mythic shotgun in hand. It's definitely a power loadout here. And, ooh, Cold with the quick 2-piece right there. That's a plus 50 for them.
I wonder who's counting up on the surge for them. 110 points so far throughout 2 games. Cold and Rapid in 4th place, but just like the first and second place point differential, you got Visuals and Braids right underneath at 109. They won our first game of the day, really setting the tone and the pace that everybody has to follow up on.
Wagers and Slepsy.
It's definitely not going to be easy. Wagers and Slepsy rotating on over towards Riptide. They used to land here, but didn't want to end up in a disadvantaged fight, so they went ahead and went elsewhere. Flex goes down, leaving Light by himself. Plenty of heals in the Chug Jug and the Splashes to get up 200 effective shield and HP. Nut has the same comfortability with the Slapperoni Pizza on the other side, but it's a 1v1 with the zone pulling further and further away. Even if they win this fight, they got to find the time to get the reboot.
Finding a reboot's always difficult as well. It just attracts so much attention to you. And look at this. Talk about attention being drawn. There's a team moving in hot from the west side already now. Light and Flex are on a timer. I mean, obviously we know Light's by himself. He's got to wrap this one up or Nut's got to fight back, but they can't. It'll be the end for both of them. It's actually Penta and Power who are lurking up and in now.
Big advantage though for Light. In terms of the solo players, he does have a lot of the HP heals, but Power and Penta crouching, hiding, but they get a big Elim onto Light. A worthwhile Elim. Look at Power's inventory before and after. Now they're getting a bunch of materials, a bunch of extra heals, the Splashes and the Chug Jug. Even though they don't necessarily stacked out in terms of shockwaves, they came for what they wanted and they got it, and now they're just continuing on with the rest of their game. Hopefully they can find a safe spot in zone, so this is actually worth it.
I'm just laughing. I'm thinking, like, put myself in Nut's position where he's like, oh my gosh, and he just stops moving. He's got his pizza out. He's like, bruh, please. And then they leave. So he gets really lucky. Bailed out a desperate spot there. And you know he's got the reboot card, so they will get to continue their tournament life here. Acorn and Bolts, completely different situation here. Much more chill scenario on hand. Pretty much just camping the launch pads right now with the zone on top of them, so nothing to worry about right now.
Ooh, this is where it looks to get a little spooky. About Pollo, yeah, this is where they actually kind of land for the most part. They have the slurp trucks that's there, the mending machine, and we saw Peterbot farm up a lot of his metal. Quick moment there where you said it yourself, looking dangerous with Curve and Veno rotating nearby. We saw the sheer amount of lurks throughout the first 2 games so far, using the mending machines as a distraction for teams, and that's how they picked up not only damage but eliminations. Probably seeing how far the zone is actually pulling towards the north, so instead of waiting, they probably realized they already have some good surge eliminations early, so they're trying to beat every other team to the punch.
Yeah, I'm just thinking they got spider senses like Curve and Veno reading the situation like, nah, maybe not this team. Let's just go go to this storm. It's going to be the best decision they make in this game, that's for sure. A clash for Peterbot and Pollo when there's 700 above the surge is not the type of Peterbot and Pollo you want to fight right now. Not in this game, not in this lobby. Love that we got to see a little glimpse of Osid and Scare's position there. That sleeper duo that has been creeping up the standings bit by bit. Mako and Blanks, though. Quite the rotate for them to make here. Carillion, meanwhile. Whoa! Nice little knock out the sky there.
There's enough.
Someone's fired up.
I'm always a what have you done for me lately type of guy, and honestly, in the short span that Jargu and Carillion have played together, Monster, they have won 3 games in set lobbies through their heat, or through the last chance qualifier and the eval finals. So even though right now they're sitting on 40 points, I wouldn't necessarily be too worried.
So if you're 40 points, you're 60 points like Cooper and Ree. I mean, you're in the conversation right now. Your shoes are tied, you know. You're on the track here. You gotta respect it so far. But again, this is only game 3, right? We're about halfway through day one.
Quarter of the game's already completed. You can kind of see Cooper, Reed, trying to see if anybody else is going to make a late rotation off the side of that mountain. They're ready and waiting for it to happen. QK and Khan, 57 below the damage threshold. Right now, it is going to be a 2-tick, but that's going to quickly switch on over to a 5-tick. So timing is of the essence to get in towards the zone. So they don't necessarily have to rush for the Storm Surge. QK does anyway. Not only gets the elimination, but puts them above the damage threshold. And it's usually when you're on that line, Monster, teams get desperate and they start to make mistakes. So glad to see them already answer the call.
Yeah, their timing couldn't have been better. Like, the zone pulls to their side. So many teams are exiting from the Wadki land, storm into the edge, kind of congested positioning there. And I want to update from Clix and Higgs as well. Like, this is their drop, right? This is the dream scenario. You're in the lead point-wise. Then you get the whole zone to land on top of your POI when you normally play natural high ground. This is a crazy development happening in general right now for Game 3. Bolts and Acorn have invested a lot to get to the safety here. And look at this. Not a lot of heals to work with, so the pizza box comes out. This is obviously, I'd say, the best heal, right? Like, in the game right now, for sure. As far as quick heals are concerned.
Lake and Preston right next to April
In
the
the
Wolf.
background, Creon went down. Almost held my breath. Thought it was somebody else for a moment. Paper is going to be knocked as well. A couple of players left as
Keepers,
solos in some big
Skittles,
moments here. No bigger moment than this for
Creon.
Rezi. 348
G-Money
below
dies?
the damage threshold.
Oh, no,
Rezi
that's Mag-
literally
yeah,
put the
and
team
Magma
on his
G-Money.
back just to get
Both
this
die.
spot in finals. 2 games gone already.
Dragon
341
RG is
quickly
dead to
has to start to
Curve,
make
so
a play.
Curve Vito
15 players need to go
getting a
down.
little bit.
He might have an opportunity to out-heal this monster. 2 pizza slices, 3 med kits. He does have a full chug jug as well. I just wouldn't necessarily advise it as a solo.
This is crazy because while we've been watching Rezi, just to his bottom left, you have Veno and Curve, and I saw Curve pick up 2 eliminations, by the way. So Rezi's trying to find opportunity, and then you have someone like Curve just lacing up the lobby, and all the chances that might have been his in his general vicinity. So it couldn't be worse for Rezi right now. For Clix and Higgs, though, this is the update I wanted. 500 above. They have no worries in the world right now. In maximum material, what a clean rotate here. They're not quite safe just yet, but plenty of time to work with. No pressure right now for our position leaders for the most part.
This is where we could start to see an interesting end game. You see all the trees, Monster? You see every single one of those trees. Well, the thick ones, they have a huge amount of HP, and you can connect to them as well in this end game. And more of them as we go towards the south are going to be in play. So we're going to have teams that not only can contest the high ground, can hold on to it for longer than usual. Cold and Rapid try to make their way in, moving forward, almost run into Peterbot and Poyo as they're almost 1,000 damage above the threshold. Monster, this is one thing that you wanted to pay close attention to, and right now, from one game to the next, this is
Vino's
night and day
dead.
for Peterbot and
Wait,
Poyo.
Vino's dead.
Yeah, definitely. They're playing aggressive right now. It's
Curve
almost
is
as
a
if they
solo.
say or are feeling like they need to earn a bunch of points if they want to stay competitive for first place. And they're playing like someone owes them something right now, big time. Meanwhile, Curve, though, as exceptional as he has been, he has lost Veno on the rotate here, so he's now left by himself. Meanwhile, you look to high ground, and look who it is. My, it's not a bird. It's Clix, it's Higgs up top right now, getting positioned.
Just like in a couple of the other games, I stopped asking myself when I see certain players going up the high ground, is it too early? I think Clix and Higgs have proved it's never too early for them to try to take that high ground, especially in a zone like this where you have all those trees that you can actually attach to maintain your position on height. But for now, Clix and Higgs just continue to look down below, realize the zone is going to force players not only
Clix
out
and
of their
Higgs on
boxes,
height.
but to shockwave from point A to point B, and that's going to be the best chance they get to beam people out of the sky. You see a good amount of damage landing onto Cold before he gets to the front side of the zone.
And you saw the hesitation there, just trying to see if
what's up?
Rapid was with them. Fortunately, ends up on a different layer
Malachi.
there for a second, but reunited now. Looking to kind of reposition, refresh up. Up top, Clix and Higgs have this
Bro, they're
juggernaut
above the
of a
clouds. Oh
positioning
my
over
god.
the rest of the
Clix and
lobby,
Higgs.
connected to that big trunk of the tree there, and they're just so high up that no one's going to be able to
Banks
contest
and
them,
Muzz
I
on
don't
the low
think.
ground.
So they might just be able to waltz their way into the end game. Muzz, Sphinx here fighting for what they can do right now. And they're starting to run out of material though, Jacob. This is getting really desperate for Muzz and Sphinx.
Yeah, but you can see Muzz just sliding through a couple of those closed boxes before he gets in zone. Clix and Higgs continue to elevate
and
themselves
Poyo
higher and
can
higher
hit the
because they know
duels.
the shockwave with the Fizz, anybody can contest that high ground in a moment's notice. We've already seen it throughout 2 games so far as Peterbot peaks at the perfect time, finds another knock. Elimination going to be cleaned up elsewhere. Even Sphinx going down. Acorn cleans up another elimination. You see in Threats going down in the corner. It just goes to show that these players that are on that mid layer are just bumping heads back and forth just to get inches in a game that seems a mile long.
Finally, Cold and Rapid get their first eliminations here in the end game. Bit uncharacteristic of them to not have a several set of elims right now, given how they like to play aggressively in these end games. But don't count them out just yet. Peterbot Boyo continue to turn up here as well. Living off the refreshes right now. They have Osid in sight. They take them down so quickly. You can run, but you can't hide. Boyo and Peterbot for the first time playing side by side in the end game. And what feels like the entirety of today. Visuals, Braids on the other side. Coming off that Victory Royale now. Still trying to maintain momentum here, but when you look to the high ground, not a soul has decided to contest Clix and Higgs just yet.
Yeah, I don't think there's very many opportunities the way they have it set up as well. That one's clean. Poyo almost gets blocked off away from Peterbot, but he's not letting go. He's not giving up on his teammates, saying there's a huge strength in numbers. We have to make it count. Cold gets another elimination as well. You said
Cold
it. There are 4
Rapid,
eliminations here,
Peter
and they're
Poyo.
looking for a couple more. Top 14 situation. There are 5 solo players running around this lobby. Make it 6 as another one gets separated. And you notice still,
Clix and Higgs still on height.
Person has even looked up or even built a single box higher, and that's because of Clix and Higgs, a constant pressure from above.
I'm just looking at Cold right now. He went
Cold
for
is
no elims,
legit
now
1
6 and
HP.
a knock body down below. He needs that Siphon to turn online. Like now, if he wants to stay alive here, there goes the mini
Cold
shields
gets
to
a
keep him in the game.
Siphon.
Meanwhile, Peterbot in the bottom right is by
Cold
himself,
and
trying to clutch
Rapid
this one up
chilling.
right
Clix
now.
and Higgs
It's
on
been the
height.
Boyo solo show
Peter-
all week
Peter-
long, and now it's up to
Peter
Peterbot to
solo
show us what
here.
he's got.
Yep, 1 shockwave left, 5
142.
build. Definitely is trying to pick the perfect moment to strike. Using the Fizz
Oh my
for
God.
the utility, not necessarily.
170.
Gold
Cold
is
Rapid in
finally
first, wow.
gone down. Rapid stuck outside of the zone. Acorn
Acorn dies.
Braids, but Braids takes him down.
Cold.
Braids going
Cold
back and
dies
forth.
too.
8 teams
Rapid is a
remain,
solo.
But that's making 7 teams remain, Monster. 9.
There's
players
one duo and a
in this
Clix and
game.
Higgs.
Almost
Clix and Higgs win
everybody
this.
left alive is solo.
They're the
Rapid
only
trying to
duo.
control the pressure, gets a huge elimination. Peter
Clix and
Bot
Higgs are
low,
the only
but he's
duo.
out of build. Huge
Peter
pressure.
dies in 4th.
Gets chance down.
Wagers and Slepsy on the low ground. Clix and Higgs, a duo on the high ground, 1 solo. Clix and Higgs, a duo.
Here on the high ground. They're looking to get another victory
It's-
royale here and now.
it's
They
Rapid.
want it more than everyone else. Rapid's a solo. He
Clix and Higgs win game.
is the one
Their
who
second
does
game.
it.
Clix and Higgs
In game 3,
win
Jacob,
game 3.
Clix and Higgs off to the races.
Oh my God.
Already, Monster, we have our first back-to-back victory royales from Clix and Higgs. They got their wonky land uncontested, and they're putting it to use, Zeke.
Let's go.
This is not a drill. Clix and Higgs won back-to-back games in Major 1 finals. We're doing it! Kelly, it's happening!
I feel like someone ordered some pizza, and Clix and Higgs are just the delivery drivers right now because they're holding on to those slices throughout the entire end game. I mean, I appreciate the pizza party. Who doesn't love that? But Clix and Higgs right now on high ground are having a party for 2. They are
Holy.
just absolutely dominating.
Clix and
They-
Higgs
you called it
absolutely
out. You said the
dominating
word
right now.
Conditioning, and they conditioned the lobby.
They are
It's only
in
game
first.
number 3.
Absolutely. I mean, it's crazy.
Clix and
Like
Higgs
you mentioned, it seemed like it was
legit
so close
have
from
2,000
game 1
more
to game number 2.
damage
Everybody
dealt
wanted a little piece
than
of
they
pie,
have
and were flying
received.
up. It seemed impossible to
Oh
control.
my God.
In game 3, it was a breeze. Nobody looked up. I don't even know what was going on in that lobby. We were so busy watching the eliminations that were kind of happening on the lower.
Where's
ground. People were
Electro
going
at?
crazy down there, and Clix and Higgs, you know, again, one of those
Electro,
situations where what
41st.
did they end the game with right there? Like 3
Electro.
eliminations. I know I saw they had 2.
Jack
in the
and
open
Pen
zone. No real refreshes are coming in. And they
have
were
played
somehow
1
tarping
game.
the entirety of these end games from
2
8th
games.
zone throughout. Nobody's looking up, Kelly.
I will say though, they're not tarping, and they keep doing
Yo,
that,
Wiz,
where
what's
they're
good, bro?
actually split, and they're kind of creating these 2 towers where Clix will launch forward at the front of zone, and they don't tarp over, which kind of saves their materials. It's now allowing Clix to kind of get these refreshes, or at least get some shots onto low ground. It's amazing, Zeke. And again, this is just halfway through day 1.
Can we get the back 3 back? That's all I want. That's all I want, back 3 back. Fortnite fan, we hope you are enjoying all of the action. That was game number 3. We still have 3 to go. First, a break. When we come back, we're going to take a look at this lobby list. You're about to be in shock. We'll see you in just a moment.
Bro, Clicks and Higgs are actually going insane. Okay, wait, I'm gonna launch for it. Yo, guys, I'll be right back. Bro, Clicks and Higgs are going crazy. Oh shit. Community showcase.
Wait, if you're mid, wait. 100? 100? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
And I don't know how to feel about it.
You're not used to losing. Getting beaten?
Not like this. These players are just so locked in.
Could it be the milk?
What are these ads, bro?
Stay there.
We have 10 seconds until game 4. Wait a minute.
We are back.
Peter
Really
my con.
quickly, I
Peter
said
my
lobby
con,
list.
guys.
What I
Peter
meant
my
was
con.
standings. In case you're just tuning in, you've missed the fact that Clicks and Higgs got 2 back-to-back victory royales in a major finals lobby. Now, I told you that you would be shocked. Now, remember, after game 2, we're like, Clicks and Higgs should be in first place, right? Well, you know what's crazy? They are kind of in first place right now as we bring up the standings, but interestingly enough, Kelly, we are actually tied currently because Cold and Rapid decided, you know what?
There's
We're
3
gonna
people
game,
tied?
We're going to get a second place with 11 eliminations. And here we are. Scores are tied.
I mean, Vivid, you're asking how, but between 9 and 20 eliminations, that right there is a 44-point difference. And if we look at their average placement, yes, Clicks and Higgs do have a 2.33 average placement, but Cold and Rapid are right behind them with a 5.67 average placement. So we talked about it. We're going to talk about it again, that it doesn't just need one facet of your game to do well. You can't just grab a bunch of eliminations, or you can't just grab a bunch of wins. You have to be able to do both, and that is what Cold and Rapid are doing. They're making sure that they are making it to the end game every single time. For some reason, someone's giving them the mythic reloader, and this is what is allowing them to just have so much damage and so much control on the low ground that the teams that are on high ground, like Clicks, is not even able to get any eliminations.
Ew. Oh my gosh.
Disgusting.
Rapid fending off, winning. the 1v2 there on low ground. I didn't even catch that. But as you can see there, when we actually tune into Rapid, when that solo clutch started, they were on 180 points when Cold went down. So Rapid himself, just being a solo in the end game, picking up 1v2s like that, picked up 30 points to put them on 210. So an incredible performance right there from Rapid to kind of keep them at the top of the leaderboard.
And that was the game that like we were calling out for, right? Like right before this game, we were saying, you know, we're kind of waiting for that big pop off Cold and Rapid game, and they just had it, right?
Yeah.
And it's enough to go ahead and tie up first. We have a competition on our hands that is so crazy. Man, even Agers and Ritual right now holding on. And I think what's crazy too, if you look in 5th place, Peterbot and Poyo, right? We've kind of continued to see Pete and Poyo
Golden
get in
Rabbit
a
have
situation
most
where
elims
one of them
right
is
now.
left solo. But even in these tough situations, they're only 60 points behind. Like this isn't like, hey, first place is like 100 points behind or like over 100. Like we saw what one good game can do for Cold and Rapid, right? Peterbot and Poyo, they just need that one game. And then suddenly like that gap closes, right?
Yeah, Peterbot and Poyo right now are kind of just, I think they're failing from too much success. They're doing too much on the mid ground right now, and that's kind of putting them into these a little bit of rough positions because they're being so aggressive, because they're looking around at all these different angles on the mid ground. They're getting kind of like chopped out. They're getting pulled out so that they're ending up being a solo over and over again. And although it is Peterbot, and if anyone can run a solo game, it's going to be him. Eventually, you are going to need to be a full duo going into the end game right now. And I think that is just the slight issue that we're having with Peterbot and Poyo. But I say that, and if you look historically, Peterbot and Poyo are a day 2 team. They're already climbing up the leaderboard, Vivid. So although they might not be having the first 3 games that they want, it is definitely not the end for this duo.
Yeah, I think the
Yeah,
larger
bro,
theme here
clicks
of
and
the fact that
hits
still towards the top of our leaderboard, even like
in
the top
first,
10,
bro.
it still feels like an incredibly close competition, even though we just had, over the course of 3 games, a team win 2
Look at
of
this.
those games. So
So,
crazy stuff kind of happening
tied
over
first,
here on NA.
right?
Every single team,
Tied
every one of our
7th,
top
8th,
teams
and
is
9th.
picking up points some way,
There's 2 ties
somehow,
right now.
and they're keeping themselves in the fight.
3,
Oh my gosh.
4,
Dude. Viv, talk to me about the damage numbers right now. You looked
Dude,
up a
this is
stat. I
cool.
love you. You're the
5,
stat guy. Hit me with
6,
these stats right now.
7.
Oh man.
Over the course of the first 3 games, this is how our damage ratios are kind of breaking down. Clicks and Higgs individually both find themselves in 1st and 2nd place, which I just think is crazy because going into game number 3 right
Actually,
here,
low-key
it
looked
kinda
like
panned out
Cooper's
this as well.
crying in
Clicks
this
was up there
photo.
like 5+. So I was like, oh my gosh. Show increased somehow after game number 3. And if you remember how game number 1 and game number 2 kind of panned out, how many people were going up for higher ground, how many people were fighting them for it, and they still had like these incredibly positive damage ratios. And again, game number 3, that one, yeah, it's kind of justifiable because, you know, we talked about how nobody looked up towards high ground, so it makes sense that they didn't really take that much damage, but those guys are playing super, super good.
That's just wild to me because we would talk so highly of Cold back when he would get like a 3.0 damage ratio.
Yeah.
That was almost unheard of. And yes, we are only halfway through. I'm sure those numbers are going to be adjusted as the tournament goes on, but absolutely incredible showing from Clicks.
Yeah, and I think if we could just get nitpicky for like a second, right? And this is kind of like we're
gosh.
kind of like talking about this a little bit before break, but yes, we love that they're getting the Victorials, right? But we're not hitting those like elim thresholds that we need to be seeing, right? That's why Cold and Rapid suddenly shoot up the standings, right? Because remember, we have that extra point, Kelly, and it doesn't sound like a lot. 1 more point, okay, big deal. But these elims, they will very quickly stack up, especially if you hit double digits.
I mean, when you consider 1 point is, I said 25% before last time, I was wrong. 33% increase is a huge stat increase for any number. And of course, when it's eliminations, when there are teams that focus on eliminations, having you just eventually just go up to them and be like, hey, that tournament
Peter
that you
is
just did,
going to con
let's give
Clicks,
you
I
33%
guarantee.
more points for your eliminations. And if you look at some of
He
these
might
Div Cup
con
finals,
Clicks.
if you
There's
have
a
it in
high-
the
there's
format
like a
4 grand
40
finals
to-
where it's 4 points per
There's
elimination,
probably like
it would be
a
very different
70%
teams
chance
in
that
the
he
top of our
cons
leaderboard.
Clicks.
Yeah. Zeke's greedy, man. He wants more. He's like, yeah, looks like I got 2 wins. I want elims. Like 2.
Don't, why are you putting my, you know what, casters help. Just take it away.
Yeah, I want to give credit to Clix and Higgs. I think what we're watching is the best team as far as positioning and decision making going against the best team at eliminating and running things on the low and mid ground right now. And again, it's only 3 games in, right, Jacobs? But the identity is starting to take shape for these duos.
Yeah, it just almost seems, especially for like Clix and Higgs, is they are going to win this major one or lose this major one for something they did or didn't do in their own right. They have full control over their own destiny here. A little bit of a passive game plan here. That's how they've been able to get 2 victory hours, Monster, and they're tied for first place. I don't want to cause any curses, but could this be the major? We're already done with half of day number 1. We're jumping into game 4 to start the second half.
This game 4 is going to be an important one. It's going to be the solidifying factor of how did you do generally here on the
Okay,
day.
Clix and Higgs
All
uncalled.
you need is a good 4 games to be very much in a race to contest a championship weekend. And we are already 3 down. Well, one thing's for certain though, Jacob, no one's playing super perfect just yet, right? Every duo so
Where are
far
Clix and
has
Higgs?
a little bit more to be desired in one area or another.
I was
What?
gonna
Did
say
they not load in?
Sniper Dude and Avenger reaching on over to this side of the map to try to take on Jack
What?
and Enpen. Avenger and Sniper Dude, they were landing on the eastern
Clix and Higgs
side
are
of the
wonky.
map, almost triple contesting their drop. I thought they were maybe
Where
going to
did
make
they
their way
go?
on over towards Wonky Land because that is where they have been playing time in and time out, whether if it's a divisional cup or the actual finals lobbies. They're trying to switch things up more so in their favor. Paper and Resi. Split drop here. You can see the 2 differences. Top of the mountain, inside of the house. And Teeks already getting a good amount of damage onto Paper as he tries to make his way down.
Yeah, great amount of damage right there being secured. Resi just opting to back up and get to the
Where are
usual
Clix
plan
and
here for
Higgs?
the loots. The opponents back off as well.
Oh, they are a monkey.
Anyway, Clix
I swear I
Higgs on
didn't see
the
them
other
drop.
side. Still, so far, no team has decided to give them any friction just yet. Everyone's somewhat sticking to their strategy, sticking to the game plan, if you will. Just a quick highlight, though. We're at the Sanctuary. Nice little elim here for Sinwatch.
Got Chimp over here on this side of the map. This side of the map is just so stacked. Even if you're uncontested, it's never easy to make your way on out. Chimp sees a battle in the distance, easily third parties in for a good amount of damage, forcing Ruins to go down low. Catman getting knocked all together. The team actually officially eliminated thanks to more than one team looking on over in this direction. It's not slowing down either. Zypta, Void making their way on over, hearing some of the noise, and they're just trying to figure out what is it all about.
I was going to say, remember, Zypta and Void were just putting some shots onto Paper in Resi there, so interesting to see how many teams are willing to quickly rotate towards the Sanctuary to get in on the action here. In the end, though, everything seems to settle down now, Jacob.
Ooh,
What's
whole
this?
different approach. You know, they must have been listening to the
Oh my
stream.
God.
Zeke was like, I want elims. Kelly's saying
my God.
4 points per. We could
Clix
probably
and
see a
Higgs are
different
keying
leaderboard if
us
that's how
on.
it's going to be. Clix and Higgs say, you know what?
Look at
These
him.
have been decided by less than 1 elimination.
Those are
The
an issue.
majors have proven. The last
Are
3
on the
all
high
last year,
ground,
Monster, were all
fighting Clix
decided
and
by either
Higgs here.
4 or less eliminations, proving that it could be the difference maker here, even with 2 wins, tied in first place with Cold and Rapid, who, guess what, Monster, have been picking up eliminations. So Clix and Higgs trying to take a page out of their own playbook here, trying to go aggressive for the
Vulcan
north side
Electro.
of the map instead of just sitting at Wonky Land and letting teams and damage pass you by.
I like it. It seems like this game, they had a bit of a different strategy. Obviously, early game fight's super important, but more importantly is they recognize, hey, the zone's right on top of us. So they kind of pull this card out of the books there. They love to see it. Back on over to Veno and Curve, also staying relatively dynamic. No lurk plays for this one. This is another
Oh, no,
just full-on clash happening here in front of us.
Electro, get a tag or something on the curve.
Great tag so
Curve
far.
is 100,
Curve
frying.
thinking about going in for the shockwave there for a second.
Ulk just
Oh, those are some
absolutely
big
sold
tags. Wouldn't be
everything.
surprised. Now's the time.
Ulk just
Yeah, I was
sold
about to say,
everything.
now it's Shockwave. Shockwave, just thinking in my head, Curve does exactly that. Shockwave's over. Close the distance, reunites with Veno, trying to take two different approaches. Electro just trying to hold him off, but the persistence is there, not only from one, but
No way.
both of these players.
Oh my God,
Shockwave
Electro!
goes down. He enters into the box, 2v1.
Electro!
will get that
Kills
elimination. Curve with no
Veno!
shield.
Curve on 50 health!
HP, almost one shot away from going down. You know they're going to be on the chase.
They're coming in quick. Tyler and Chance are moving in fast as well here. Curve, though, doesn't get caught out by the visual
Oh my
audio
God.
cue there while he was eating pizzas. Lucky for him. And look, he actually had to ditch what was left of the box just to stay low here.
Dude, that was
Take a look, though.
crazy.
We haven't seen
Electro
Veno lose a fight
kills
like this here. Not
Veno.
today. He's been winning these for the most part, but Electro just connects with some big tags there.
Right before we went to the replay monster, I saw them stealing his pizza. Curve, man, how can you let them do that? But hey, sometimes you just gotta let them run away with it, or at least think they can, so that way you can hopefully get Veno back into the game. Consistency is definitely going to be key throughout the weekend. Yes, we do have our top two, but you see a little bit of a gap start to open up from third and down, and honestly, that's going to continue to be the case here for top 13 overall is what's going to make it to the Summit land. So you see not just first place FNCS, not just the mountains of prize money, but just to keep your journey to globals alive.
You know, we were all curious on how Rituals and Aegis Storm Surge strategy was going to work out in the early game. So far, we haven't quite seen their definitive route, but we are seeing a little sample of it. Aegis just playing that high ground right now, looking to tag any teams in the general area who are boxing and or rotating around, and they seem to be playing their drop very deep into the storm, and so far it's working for them, right? As they're finding themselves in the top 5. Peterbot, Boyo,
Yo, what's up, big?
different strat for them now. Playing the big base here as well. Last game, they
Bro,
were pretty
this is
much
the
boots on the
best
ground,
grands
seeing
I've
the boxes
ever
and
seen
teams
in
that
my
were in the
lifetime.
vicinity. But for all we know, Peterboss is looking to call a target out.
You know, there was a time a few months ago, before FNCS Divisional Cups even started, and Peterbot was kind of taking a little bit of a break. Players were looking at Clicks and Higgs saying
right
they
now?
are the team to beat. Higgs is the best player in the game right now. Everybody was saying it's off.
Clicks and Higgs are in first right now. Which honestly, if Clicks and Higgs wanted to, they could land on Colton Rapid next game.
Season, it doesn't matter. Peterbot's not trying. Guess what? Divisional Cups roll around. The same type of conversation continues to start up, and guess what? Peterbot shows up. He shuts
we're not
down
playing.
the talk.
We're watching
but now
Grands,
that
bro. We're not playing
FNCS
Fort.
is actually
Well,
here,
maybe in
we got
between the
Clicks
games we'll
and
play some
Higgs
Fort.
proving that, hey, maybe teams were calling it a little early, but they could be right with the way they've been playing so
Wait, are you guys on?
far, but you have to watch out. Not only those two teams I mentioned, but Cold and Rapid as well. Rapid has been on an insane hot
we're
streak
not
to
playing
start the year.
customs.
He's even had a second place in years prior with Higgs.
Wait,
in
do
a
I have you
different
added,
tournament, so
Big?
he
Because I
has
low-key don't
right
know.
now a good as chance as anybody else to probably win this tournament.
It's crazy when you think reputation. To have a reputation like Codes where it's like, don't worry,
Big,
he's gonna
what's
show
your
up and
user
do what
then?
he needs to do is actually just incredible. He is doing it so far here today. Again, we're only 3 games in. It would be silly of us to call it, right? There's a lot of Fortnite ahead of us, and I'm sure we're gonna see tons of adjustments.
Big, your
especially
baseball go?
not only for the last 2 games, but leaning into tomorrow. Who's gonna pick up their replays and come up with some new strategies? We
Did
will,
not know
of
that,
course, have
bro.
to see that. Visual and Braids continuing somewhat of the pace, if you will.
I
Right,
did not
game
know
1
that.
was a victory. Obviously, the last 2 not
Who's
quite
already
so, but
died?
they've still managed to stay very much in the competition.
Electro
so far.
finished off
They're
Curve.
looking
Wow.
like a shoe-in potentially for the land spot.
Yeah, I think that's one of the benefits of their drop spot here. A little bit of a split drop just outside of Dark Dominion. You see the Fun Factory, the Carmine Lodge. It's kind of the split in between the two. No matter where the zone actually pulls, they set up on that mountain, because whether it pulls north, south, east, or west, chances are teams are going to have to
weird, bro.
rotate through them, or at least the paths where they can get shots. And we tune into Curve, still
That's crazy,
forced
by the way.
to lurk around. They are just waiting for him there. Even when you can buy reboot cards, Curve is just left with very few choices here. As Avenger and Sniper
Well,
Dude,
bro,
I'm talking
I'm
about
not
them
giving you
possibly
my
making their
number.
return to Wonky Land. It wasn't at the start of this game, but they're still making their presence known over here.
Higgs clicks already looking to secure some eliminations right now. Again, nothing has come of it just yet. There's a team there. Obviously, Higgs is eyeing them up. I'm pretty sure they recognize there's that duo behind that wall there. Clicks, though, has
No!
a lot to be desired when it comes to the overall loadout just so far. That material count looking a bit light. Comes the big super pad setup right now for Acorn and Bolts. As they're playing this rotate through the dead side of the storm. They actually want to opt to stay in the storm. You can see the marker coming out there.
Yeah, and because we saw what Clicks and Higgs, Sniper Dude, Avenger, even saw Cole and Madden all converging over towards Wonky Land, this is going to make it essentially a free rotation towards the western edge of the map. All the teams that could land those shots are already busy, focused on entirely something else. Just trying to stay alive, trying to get Surge, so we should see Acorn and Bolts in a good position this game around. And better late than never in the second half of the day, trying to play catch up to what's been going on around you throughout the game so far. Listen and Aloe, same thing so far, 16 points. Half of those coming in this game alone, contested towards the new Sanctuary. They're able to pick up those 2 eliminations, and sometimes you just need a big moment like that to get things going.
As we're watching this, I'm still thinking about Curve, who was sitting at the reboot card while Electro and company were just lurking, holding it down. Talk about that team. You can see in the distance here, Threats actually putting down some shots onto them as they thought they
No.
were slick hiding out there. And for Threats and Veer, they might have just
What's up, Rebecca?
saved Veno's tournament here if that distraction's enough for Electro and crew to have to make a move.
Luckily still relatively early.
Bro,
One
just
tick,
tell your
storm
friends to
damage,
come
plenty of
into
time
the
to decide.
stream.
See, listen, Aloe rotating on over towards Sus Studios, one of the last teams. Say from this side of the map, you'd still do that a couple more over towards New Sanctuary, but they're just kind of making a pit stop here, healing up before they make their rotation on out. And you see the zip line, they're not necessarily going to carry that into the end of the game. They're just going to use it for right now. That way they can make this rotation just a little bit easier. As Penta spots an opportunity in the distance, he immediately goes after it.
This is crazy. Curve is actually 300 damage above the Surge somehow. Still as a solo, it looks like he might have been putting up a strong
No, bro, he
defense
can play.
against Zyfta there for a second. And now contemplating if it's time to go for the reboot, but of course he's going to make a quick pit stop here for the machine. See if he can pick up some
Like in a little bit.
heals to go in and sustain himself here in the storm. I mean, odds. What do you think the odds are looking like right now for Curve here?
I believe in Curve. I believe in Curve. I think he's the new era when it comes to NA Central. He's had some big moments in the past, even before teaming with Veno. It's just Neo, it's just lurking around. You see Noisy, you see Listen, you see Aloe. And so, yeah, you might think they have to go to zone, but for Curve, he's still being hunted
bro,
down.
I
Look
don't
at it in the
play
minimap. They
Fortnite
might
that
have
much
spotted him
during-
out. You hear the
during
shockwaves
the
going
week.
off. First shot's going to connect on the Curve. The second one as well. Less than 5 HP. Time is not on his side to get the med kits off. Neo and Noisy. I'm not sure where they got a glimpse of Curve, but they really made that little moment count.
Yeah, Curve needed to just overbuild right there, get a couple splashes out and try to survive. But unfortunately, he couldn't put up the offense needed. And they fall in 10th positioning now. That's going to be a really tough one to deal with now as we're in game 4. So we're getting deep into the tournament day 1 here. Rapid, on the other hand, just kind of healing up right now. Still haven't secured any new points here. Nothing fresh earned.
Big, I genuinely don't know what you're talking about. Like, you're talking about, like, one of the Fortnite group chats? Hey, bro. Bro, you're not even on. Oh, you are.
Yo,
Yo.
turn the like stuff off on the
thing. Like on the stream. Oh,
in
bro,
the race
my
at
bad,
128
KJ. I
coming
didn't have
into
my
this
mic
game.
on, bro.
Acorn and Bolts do it in game number 4 there, Zeke.
You see, MDF? You see it all, every time you think like, oh, it's all good, like it just takes one.
But yeah,
game,
after
a
Grands
single
Grands
thing, and we
ends in
knew
like
going
an
into that
hour,
game that 210
we're
was
gonna do
tied at first.
customs.
They end with 211, so we know they're probably gonna be in the top 5, if not even higher.
Top
up the
4
leaderboard.
for Acorn
Oh my God.
and
Acorn and
Bolts.
Let's go. Like the casters point out, they are alive. Guys, this is a live situation. Everything is going crazy.
It is going quite crazy right now, but I do love to see Acorn and Bolts, as we heard Jacob say, finally wake up right now. And it did seem like in that game, a lot of our top teams were struggling a little bit, potentially going down. So that top 5, as you're saying, Zeke, it's quite possible, Vivid.
Crazy stuff. Obviously, we did see, unfortunately, a couple of our top teams, those that are typically found on the high ground over here on this region, did go down early. So good recognition there for Acorn and Bolts to realize, hey, listen, high ground might be our opportunity to kind of go up there. And as soon as they secured high ground, they never lost it for a glimpse. So great work from Acorn and Bolts to kind of go ahead, take the higher ground. And I got to tell you, this game, like casters are kind of calling out, all of the solos, everybody was just kind of tearing themselves apart all on the low ground. I don't know what happened to this lobby, but it's like everybody ran out of mats super fast. There was even like a minute left to this game before the storm fully closed in and the final elimination comes in. Like, this was a early win here for Acorn and Bolts, ending themselves there with 211 points after that game. That one is going to put them in the race.
Guys, I got a sneak peek. I got a sneak peek at the standings. I got a sneak peek.
Ooh,
Are you guys ready to find out where they are? We'll have to wait till after this break.
Oh.
When we
There it is.
return, we'll take a look at the standings. They're in the top 5, but you're going to be surprised yet again. See you soon.
You're gonna go into like a free build. You need to give Cody Conrad the big 10 cents for playing the 1v1s. So really, Cold and Rapid, if they die off spawn, it's wraps.
Welcome back, Fortnite fam. So, Acorn and Bolts got themselves a victory royale in game number 4. Now, as we called out, we knew going into the game 210 was tied at first, right? So they end that game with 211 points. They are in the top 5, but it's just a little more complicated than that, because you see they're currently in 4th place, because if we look up the standings, Clix and Higgs, even though they had a rough game there, they still managed a handful of points. Visual and Braids in that game as well managed to find themselves points with a 5th place and 4 elims, and look all the way at the top. Cold and Rapid. Oh my gosh, guys. This is as unpredictable as it gets. To see Visual and Braids, we'll start with them, to come out with a game like this, a 5th place, 4 elims. We're starting to hit that consistency factor right now, Kelly. It's looking really good for them.
Yeah, this is definitely what Visuals and Braids is known for. We saw them do this all throughout last year with Aminish. They are doing such a good job with consistency, and especially being able to be consistent on the low ground when you have huge names like Cold and Rapid running through it. They're playing this so smart and so safely, kind of sticking to the back end of front zone, or the back end of low ground, instead of staying to the front, which is where all the chaos is. But we got to talk about it. Cold and Rapid now with a 51-point lead over 2nd place. And you said that we couldn't have predicted it, but I got a tweet that I sent out earlier that or not a tweet, but a text that I sent out earlier that Cold and Rapid are going to end in 1st place in day 1. You all can quote me on that right now, because Cold and Rapid, honestly, when we saw how they've been doing during the scrims, some of these solo clutches that Cold's been able to pull out, I knew that he was locked in. And sure enough, Vivid, we are seeing them today. Show everyone up. You can say that Cold maybe hasn't played in the last few months, but it doesn't matter because he's playing now.
Yeah, I think the big storyline here in this game is that we did see, going into this game, that Cold and Rapid was tied with Clix and Higgs. With Clix and Higgs kind of going down early, only able to pick up 4 points. This was their big opportunity to go ahead and create some sort of a lead on our leaderboard. And as you can see right there, they picked up that 6th place, 4 eliminations. And I got to tell you, looking at their games right now, they have yet to place worse than 8th place in any of these games. So just playing incredibly well. But yeah, because of how well they're playing, they've got that lead, 266 points, about a 50-point lead now for them.
That's scary territory, right, Viv? That's scary territory, because yes, with a single game, right, we can close that gap, no problem, but they are now firing on all cylinders, right? Cold and Rapid, like you said, have not placed outside of 8th place. They literally have nailed consistency right here, right now, in just day number 1. Kelly, if we continue this trend, they will pull away, right? If we just get 2 more games like this, that's not going to be a 50-point lead. That could be over 100 points.
That's true. And just the storylines that are coming out, Acorn and Bolts, after winning that game, also climbing up the leaderboard right now. Wouldn't it be just so fitting to have Cold and Acorn fighting for 1st place in Major number 1 instead of it being Peterbot and Clix? I would just love for that story to develop. Also, Rapid and Bolts are also 2 teammates that have a lot of similarities as well, or former teammates that have a lot of similarities as well, joined by Cold and Acorn. So maybe we're focusing on the wrong story right now, Vivid.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely is a possibility. Speaking about like Peterbot and Pollo, did go down early that game as well, which is, another one of those teams that we do expect to see on the high ground, which again, Acorn and Bolts kind of found it a little bit of a breeze to kind of sit up there on the high ground that game. But even though they went down early, Peterbot and Pollo, they're still in 6th place right now. So like Zeke mentioned, one game kind of closed the gap immensely, but right now, about 100-point difference between 1st place and 6th. So that's the difference between Cold and Rapid and Peterbot and Pollo. So a lot of ground to make up if they want to, return to the competition at the top of the leaderboard.
Yeah, man. It's looking different, right? Like, even if we kind of go back to Clix and Higgs, right? We have had these games where, and like, just think about it, right? The moment that you have a tough early game or something goes wrong, every single decision these duos are making is pushing them closer or farther up that leaderboard, right? Because in this situation, one thing goes wrong, and now look, we fall early, and that allows the rest of the lobby to catch up. That allows Cold and Rapid to move further away from us, right? Like, it's so crazy how just these micro decisions that the players are making, Kelly, is like, it's either going to make or break their game right now. And right now, more than ever, we can't be allowing that to happen.
No, and it's something that you can kind of expect to happen, even with like, you know, insane consistent players like Agers and Ritual. You know, they got 21st place, they got 17th place. They're known for being incredibly consistent. So if you look at, you know, teams, regardless of how they perform beforehand, I think what we need to look at is how, once they have a bad game, like a lot of our top teams did in game number 4, how do they recover? Because we know emotions can run high, and a lot of our top teams are very emotional players. And I think when it comes down to emotion, Ritual and Agers are able to stay cool, calm, and collected. So I think although they might not have had kind of the game 2 that we saw them have, that they are definitely not out. And in fact, even with a 21st and a 17th place, they're in 5th. So they're doing just fine.
Man, I like it. Oh my gosh. Okay, look. We got 2 games left to go. And remember, this isn't the end, right? We just have 6 games to prepare ourselves, to kind of lay the groundwork. And then we come back tomorrow for the last 6. And that's where we're going to go ahead and claim an Axe of Champions. And the top 13 move on to the summit with 2 games left to go. These duos, pressure's on. They need to make sure they're doing everything they can to move up that leaderboard and secure these points. Casters, let's get ready for game 5.
Man, Cold and Rapid are on such a hot streak right now, Monster. I'm not sure what anybody in the lobby has to do to slow them down. They land mid-map. They get a chance at a Mythic. They had Rapid IGLing, who's on the insane streak to start the year.
Yeah, and one thing that we're noticing is they're taking their time. So let's see how game number 5 shapes up for this wonderful team.
Now, we had a tie to start last game. Now we have Cold and Rapid with a 51-point lead. Visuals and Braids in second. Clicks and Higgs 1 point down from there in third, with Acorn and Bolts. Big victory royale in that last game, bursting them into the top 5. And this is where it starts to get interesting, Monster. As we said, 2 games left. Where you end on day 1 really plays a part in how you get to play out day 2.
Yeah, no one's played perfect so far, other than Cold and Rapid's incredible level of consistency so far. You know, and you would think by now, because of how slow they play that early game, they might have surge issues. So with these next 2 rounds, let's see if that strategy continues to hold up. Meanwhile, Naves and Tex make quick work of paper. It looks like off the drop, just besting them there. So things are looking good.
Come on,
and Jack
nice
themselves,
Empen!
obviously here in the finals today, finally making good use of the opportunity. There goes their first eliminations. Nicely done, putting themselves on the board here. Jack and Empen now just have to finish up Avenger here on the outskirts. Gotta run for it.
They're gonna have to find him first, but he shockwaves in their direction, trying to get out. He's hoping to hit the rift here. Even if he does, it just puts him in
Nice,
the sky
Jack!
right now. And
Let's
almost
go!
looks like Jack's persistence there is gonna make sure they clean up that.
This is Empen's
elimination.
calm right
That's
now.
their second one on the board.
Nice,
He's gonna
bro.
be raining loot for a little bit, so I got plenty of time to go pick that one up.
Electro, South Boulevard.
Back on over to Electro. Ulk, we know that this was, of course, the team that kind of threw Veno and Curve for a loop after getting Veno early. You know, Veno and Curve did get to play their game out, but not exactly at the pace that they probably would have liked. Either way, can Veno and Curve find their way back on the tracks here and push themselves up the standings? It's yet to be said. Take a look at Power. Noisy still in the competition right now, but Neo finds that elimination right there. They're at 110 points here, Jacob. Actually doing surprisingly well so far.
Yeah, and that sometimes all you got to do is keep yourselves within a certain point gap, right? For some players, it's for first players. For others, it's that simple top 13. And right now, if you look at the leaderboard, there's still plenty of games left to go, of course. It's Aviv and King at 136 points, so they're not far off from that threshold, which is a spot at the Major One Summit, Dusseldorf, Germany. And that's why you see teams kind of trying to switch things up. As others taking it a much faster approach, others slowing things down. And for Power, already knows that Penta's gone no builds. That means these next couple of shots, if he does run into either one of these 2 people, are going to be some of the most important shots in his entire tournament so far.
Most definitely will. So off he goes, trying to lurk about here. Zifta and Void obviously watching the exits. Nothing coming about
No,
just yet.
Vito, no, please don't. Vito.
Veno Curve back to the lurk. It's
just like clockwork for them. Veno might have missed his opportunity though, as Oak was right there in front of him. Still has Electro here to the side though. Electro doesn't even know he's going by.
Nice Electro!
Help it.
Nice
Open
Electro!
fire there. Not the biggest opener that he
New
was looking
Electro
for,
on
but
your,
Curve's
on your
already
left,
playing a
on
side
your
angle.
left.
Oh, the Oak
Did he
not
see him?
Curve.
Oh, he didn't.
This is going to be one of the biggest lurks right now. It's almost like flip-flop of what they've been doing with Veno approaching close, Curve being in the distance. Chaos Reloader here. Just 1 second of distraction. Nice shot on the Oak. Curve now fighting off more than he can chew, though. Instead of getting full on aggressive, getting the box, he approaches from another angle, trying to keep the pressure on the Electro, not wanting to let him heal. Veno doing the same thing, but it's only going to be a trade in shots down below as Curve finishes off the elimination there onto Electro. Now it's going to be a 2v1 situation that does not last long. This is Veno and Curve. This is their get back from that last game.
That puts him at 3 eliminations right now. A very strong start here. Again, elims are rewarded so much more in the current format. You love to see it. Back with Higgs and Clix, man. This is tough, right? Because now they have to make up for the lead that they lost, and they pretty much handed up on a platter to Cold and Rapid there in the last game.
Yeah, they've been blessed the past couple of games. Zone going in their favor, up towards the north, close by Wonky Land. See how they handle the pressure if the zone pulls away in the last 2 games. Maybe they can actually utilize the wheel to try to rotate in. But at least they don't have a first place target on their back like Cold and Rapid might. Center of the map is Reet and Cooper. You can see them straying away from Latte Landing, doing what some of the other teams are doing. One person is kind of on a hill, trying to distract shots from the distance, while Cooper is just trying to walk up, hide the audio visual, and get a sneaky shot. Yes, it's going to be the Thunderburst on to QK. No knock just yet, but that in its own mind is a little bit of a success for Cooper and Reet.
Oh, for sure. Mistakes were made from QK, leaving a sidewall open there, allowing them to just get free tags there. He didn't even realize where the shots were coming from for a second there. Saw the hesitation on the builds. QK, Contrap have also earned a fair amount of points, right? These are all teams that can still jump their way into top 13. Back on over to Cold right now, who clearly is in top form here. And they're just ahead of the pack by over 50 points right now. Really respectable tournament run so far. Jack and NPen, though, not looking too hot. We're started off super strong for them, earning some points now. NPen, though, lost in the exchange outside of the Latte Landing. Madden and Cole are going to come out ahead there. Jack is forced to retreat, and he's going straight into Reet's team, so he does have to be careful.
Yeah, maybe he just doesn't have the timing there. For Reet and Cooper, who've almost done something different every single game so far in terms of how they've been rotating into some of these zones, so it's easy to catch a couple teams off guard. Two on board visuals and braids. Talk about sticking to what works. 250 points, sitting in second place. This split drop outside of Dark Dominion. Just like I said in one of the previous games, no matter where the zone goes, they're more than likely going to be center map on top of a hill. So it gives them the luxury to kind of sit here. Yes, they might have to tank some storm damage, but every team in this game rotating in from the east, rotating from the south, will have to pass by visuals and raids, which gives them at least an opportunity to start accumulating that damage.
Better now than later. For Bolts, Acorn, back to the high ground they go. This is their trusty strat. Again, they started off pretty slow, right? We were looking at them like, okay, so decent game 1, and then things kind of fall off pace, but you have that monstrous comeback all of a sudden now. They are up in that 200-point threshold. And look at this. They got eyes on Clix and Higgs from up top. You would think that'd be out of render distance, but they could just barely pick up the names there. Meanwhile, Peterbot doing the same thing, has Spoyo down low. He's kind of playing the base here. He's continued to do this as well, being the kind of the sniper in the tower for the duo.
Some of the best aim in the game. You kind of see why I connect with 2 tags there, 40 damage. It all adds up over time. Some extra heals not too far away, and then the mending machine down below. And with the zone pulling in their favor, Monster for Peterbot and Poyo, they have options to rotate. They can shockwave, they can walk it in, or simply hit that rift that's not too far off next to them. They're going to have kind of pick of the litter, essentially, about where they actually want to end up after this next zone.
Threats.
Backing over Threats.
Threats
and
is
Beers.
one of the best aimers of all time.
Catching a free Elim onto Muss out the sky there. Liquid in the distance too. Meanwhile, Minish, Javi here. Based out, camped out right now. 152 points so far, on pace to send themselves to another LAN event here. For Javi, it'd be his first. Exciting times. But look at this, Jacob. Threats and Veer just trying to finish what they started over here.
Rightfully so. You know, you get that one elimination. Yeah, you can rotate the zone, let him reboot. Maybe you can go ahead and try to attack that later. They just don't want to get beamed for free trying to rotate on out. They create some distance. Now they start using the shockwave, so Threats and Veer continue on with the rest of their game, which gives hope for Liquid to try to get his teammate back in. Hopefully they have some gold. There is a free mending machine or some scraps all around they can try to access. Only time will tell, though, how well they're able to make this game count with only 2 left.
What?
Curvin.
Look at their Elims.
What?
What's going on?
Okay, so we got Electro Ulk. Maybe Tyler Chance. They got a little. What? I'm not gonna say what went wrong, but like what went right for Veno and Curve since the last time we saw them. And honestly, depending on how much damage they take, they might not have to worry about Surge for the rest of this game.
Yeah, that's crazy. 6 eliminations. Obviously, I'm more impressed by the amount of points they've managed to earn after coming up short last game. So they're on their way back up to the top. Meanwhile, QK Contrap just a sleeper duo so far as you know how well they've been able to play for what it's worth, right? This is their first time in this level of competition, going against this level of competition, and they seem to be holding their weight just fine.
I like them not overstaying their welcome, knowing they're going to have to rotate on out. I wouldn't say the farthest pull by any means, but it is going to start getting more and more drastic as more and more teams crowd that edge of the zone. You already see a few in their path, so I don't think they're going to be leaving the zone itself anytime soon, maybe rotating towards the north. You see another team in the mini-map towards the outskirts trying to do just that. Maybe trying to utilize the Latte landing launch pad, but that one's still locked down by Reet and Cooper on this side of the map. Even with them having rotated in just yet, it's almost no worry when they finally make that play.
Cooper, Reet have the nice high ground here as well, but the zone is already pushing them out. I was gonna say, really not many opportunities to find teams either. You can see the remnants of other bases and whatnot. They were probably hoping to see a little bit more activity rotating through here, but might just be a wrong
Nice
decision for them.
Carillion!
Meanwhile, Carillion and Jargo set up the ambush here. Find Aloe rotating behind what looked to be an abandoned base, but no sir. Had this duo still sitting in it.
I think like Jargo hasn't healed yet. It almost seemed like they had some extras there to try to get the HP back on up. But timing sometimes is of the essence. Beating other teams to a rotation is going to be important to jump back on board Khan and QK. 243 below the damage threshold. You're going to see why they're getting aggressive in this moment outside of zone. It's Listen on the other side. Even if they get the full damage from Listen, there's a chance they're still below the damage threshold here. So depending on how long this fight continues to go, how much Listen actually heals, they're still going to be in a tough spot. But at least they're trying to take it while they can. Continue to close off any exits, take control of the pieces, spotted out Listen again, and instantly going right to the top of those builds. First and second shot is going to connect for Khan, but as I said, still below the damage threshold.
Yeah, nice clean elimination there, but they definitely need more damage here. Carillion in the distance there, kind of listening to the fight go down. Meanwhile, Muzz and Sphinx have built their own additional layer straight across the fortress's edge. This is the first time we've seen an endgame position up here, and look at this. It's going to pull right on top of them for the 50-50. It's a perfect spot to be in. 244 above, not too bad. I think they'll be probably just fine, so long as they don't do anything too rash here. This is actually a really good spot for Sphinx and Muzz to be in.
Especially rotating in early on towards their west. There is going to be the rift. It's out of zone for now, but depending on where the zone continues to pull, you can see a rift in the end game, creating some unique strategies. We go on over to Clix and Higgs. You see them chopping their tower out just so they can do the long one. You see them attaching on over. They're going to go
No!
Peter
No!
Boyo waiting for the moment to try to get some tags out of the sky, and then they can easily just mimic that same rotation. Choice is definitely theirs because they can go ahead and do it on foot as well, but for now it just seems like they want to make the fast and easy glide into the zone.
Yeah, definitely. But lucky for Clix and Higgs, the way they set it up, it sends them so far up. They do end up getting out of that render distance there. Peterbot, Boyo now are going to send themselves straight into the new zone. We'll see where they end up landing. The fact that they're on this same kind of warpath here means they might just end up colliding here shortly. Keep close tabs on them. Jumping in with Encrypted and HCube again. Another team we haven't quite got to see much of their journey. However, they have been very much competitive here on the standings. 138 points here is nothing to be upset about this late into the tournament here. Game 5 right now is in front of us. 98 below though, Jacob. They're hoping, hoping to find teams rotating out from outside the zone, but there's no one in sight. They are quite literally the last ones on the edge here.
And this is where the mind games start to play, because you saw the leaderboard when it pops up. They are the line in terms of top 13 going to the Major 1 Summit. They are the team currently to beat. So going down here, especially with one game left and a whole day tomorrow, leave you with a bunch of regrets in the back of your mind. See multiple teams rotating in. Yep, Peterbot Boyo below the damage threshold monster.
Yeah, I saw that lightning come down as soon as we were panning over. 42 below now. A couple tags get put in there, but Peterbot and Boyo have a lot to deal with right now. Pressure's on, not only for them not being as comfortable as they normally are this late into a tournament run, but also now having to deal with the surge. Already though, you saw there, Clix Higgs to the south, other teams in between them. Great tags here putting onto the solo player in front of him. Power has to deal with that too. He doesn't get a shot off though, so it's going to be pure positive for them. But tags coming in from top. Someone might have jumped into the box. I thought for a second there. Even Peterbot shot his own teammate, not sure of what was going on. And the surge is just a lot to deal with now. Here comes another lobby focus. But luckily, they get just enough here onto Raven and CDZ to keep them above the surge. It's not for long, though.
Yeah, it's like a miracle right now, one after the next. You don't necessarily hear that someone's taking these ticks of Storm Surge Monster, but you hear the shields getting cracked when it does that much damage. I think teams all around them getting a huge signal here of what's going down. They're just trying to take part, make their jobs that much harder here in terms of survival, but they're constantly on the lookout. Peterbot Boyo connect with a few shots, yes, barely above 29. They're going to increase that just a little bit, 69 above the damage threshold. It's not a feeling of safety here, but for them, exactly that. We're going into the next zone. It's a moment of fresh air, but instantly the wind gets sucked out of their lungs here as they fall 60 below yet again.
Well, for a team like this, that's all you need, right? Just a little moment here, and they do have some heals to work with, but the clock is ticking. 30 seconds remaining. Duo's right up above them. Into the box, Boyo goes. He hits one monster's tag, gets the knock, and Peterbot's here to back him up. The zone does the rest, and just like that, 2 more elims, and they are safe for now. Big heals to be found as well. Now the Chug only has 40 in it, but that is plenty considering where they just left off from. Meanwhile, we pan over to the other side. Visual Braid still in the running. Clix and Higgs there in the distance too. Much different story for our second and third place leaders here. 99 above for them, so things are just on pace, but the pressure is starting to slow creep here. But look at this, Clix and Higgs might be going for another high ground positioning.
Yeah, this is actually a smart rotation by them. We saw Bucky down, rolling around at the bottom. Zen was trying to save, but Visuals and Braids were pushing up. Instead of focusing any pressure in that direction, they immediately rotate to zone. Jump on board Rapid, less than 25 HP. Luckily, he has Cold by his side, holding on to those builds, making sure they don't get pushed for free. It's actually separated right now. They're in 2 different boxes. That would have been a perfect time to strike onto Rapid, but Cold is looking through the cone, gathering information, waiting for Rapid to make the rotation on over into the same box. Meanwhile, he finds another big elim onto Magma. This is how you create moments instead of waiting for them.
That timing couldn't have been better, and Cole's got the right idea. He's thinking this guy has to get knocked somewhere close by, but unfortunately is going to be out of reach, and they could have used that little bit of loot right there. But the fact that Cold and Rapid have managed to kind of found a stable ground here, that's going to be a problem for the standings. Meanwhile, Visual and Braids is like the sleeper duo we're not talking enough about right now. They have just remained so competitive, and while all eyes are on Cold, Rapid, Clix, Higgs, Peterbot, Boya, you have Visuals and Braids slowly working their way up the standings as well.
Yeah, they didn't even really look up at high ground. They know how many teams like to go up there. They said, you guys can have it. We're going to wait and find these perfect eliminations
Or
down
elims.
below as another one spotted out onto Wagers. No Slepsy in this game, which means that team is fully eliminated out of the game. Braids and Visuals are continuously heating up here in this game. Peterbot as well. I did see Preston go down. Luckily, we get a huge view of how Peterbot and Boy were able to pick up another elimination.
I like he captures Preston, opens it, and Preston tries to jump out the box immediately. Just never know. Meanwhile, Higgs and Clix tanking Storm to get some ultimate positioning here, but Clix gets collapsed on by Dozier and Eshu, and just like that, he is slightly out of position, but so is Acorn too. Higgs tries to break the bills there. It's Bolts who goes up for a cheeky little high ground play there, and it's all up to Higgs now to try to play this out for positioning here. This is going to be close, but hey, he's got this mountain, which is all natural elevated here to work with. Dozier, Ishu know that they've taken one out from the top. Up they go. Peterbot and Boyo bounce their way back into the game now. 5 eliminations for this team, and finally now big placement points are being earned here.
Yeah, if you didn't watch the last couple of minutes, you would almost not even know Peterbot and Boyle were such in a drastic situation, forced to literally fight their way out. Cold and Rapid as well. They finally reunite into the same box, but they're getting pressured on the other side. Rapid's trying to hold on for dear life. Cold is there. They're just trading shots back and forth, but Rapid is taking most of that brute force. Luckily for him, Cold is there, just trying to push that team further and further out towards the zone. There's really no time for Rapid to heal. He has to make this rotation with barely a sliver of HP before him and Cold once again reunite on the front side of the zone.
Cold is just playing so well. He is taking like no damage while all this is happening. Meanwhile, Peterbot and Boya, if you blink, you missed it. They went up for high ground. They contest the team. They take down Dozier and Eshu. Eshu's already knocked here. Peterbot now shockwaves down to connect with his teammate, and they are on high ground looking to make up for lost time. 7 eliminations and going. Meanwhile, Cold continuing to find elims as well. It's all a runaway train though if you are Rapid and Cold here.
Oh, but Ritual and Agers, they made a play for high ground, and they get the knock onto Peterbot. Nobody is now solidified as that team up above. Cold is even trying to retake it. Rapid shockwave up.
God.
One team's loss is another team's gain, but they get chopped yet again. Agers and Ritual, the persistence is there. They're ready to fight for it all. That fight for that first place spot on the leaderboard, doesn't matter who's in their path. They're ready to bulldoze their way out of the lobby.
It's only a matter of time before someone else gets a victory royale, but then you have Visual and Braids here at 8 eliminations. Again, the team that no one is talking about is running things on the mid ground. Make it 9, make it possibly even 10 here in the coming moments. Meanwhile, Cold is on the ultimate low ground, no mass, nothing to work with, and he is just earning placement points. The one thing that's holding him back from really breaking away here, and now he's inside the top 6, and another elim is all his.
Yeah, the zone passes over Cold, allows him to cut back onto Carillion. Now he has another player in his line of sight, which is Madden, but there's still duos in his path as well. Visuals and Braids. These are all heavy hitters that are looking to end the run of
Visuals
first
and
place here.
Braids,
But he gets
the only
fifth
duo.
overall. Cold and Rapid continue the hot streak, but there's
No,
only
Richard,
two
there's
duos
2v, it's a
left alive.
2v2.
Visuals and Braids.
Visuals and
winners of
Braids
game 1.
versus Agers and
Ritual
Ritual.
inside of the
2v1.
top 3.
Agers and
First
Ritual
spot on
win
the
game
big board.
4.
Braids falls shortly after. Agers and Ritual take the game.
In a great fashion there too, but Visuals and Braids now a second place. They already won a game here today. What more can you ask of these teams? It is a who's who in the end game here for game number 5 there, Zeke.
FTF, the chaos. It's too much. I cannot believe it. There is just so much packed into these games, man. There's just people overdriving in the air, fighting each other, contesting high, fighting on the front side of the zone, bottom of the zone, mid zone. It doesn't matter. There's chaos everywhere. But in this moment, Agers and Ritual have found themselves a victory royale in game number 5, and in the process took down the Titan that is Peterbot. Kelly, I feel like if that doesn't give me a boost of confidence, I don't know what will.
Yeah, I need to apologize. I was kind of questioning how Agers and Ritual were in 5th place with a 21st and a 17th. I'm sorry. I'd like to apologize. Clearly, your placements are not an issue because you're walking away with a victory royale in game number 5. And you're talking about the Chaos Zeke. You're talking about how we weren't able to really follow along. Well, they were kind of able to just forego all of the Chaos, Vivid. Agers and Ritual just kind of allowed themselves to sit in the mid ground, saw all the chaos happening on the high ground, and then waited for everyone to kind of get that out of their system before they went for height and then able to hold it.
Yeah, patience being key here for the duo. Yeah, all that chaos, I like couldn't even keep up what was happening. We had solo clutches going on. Low ground was fighting for this. High ground was fighting for that. And yeah, at the end of it all, Agers and Ritual somehow not only impressively like got the win, but got it as a duo. Sometimes when those games get so chaotic, it's really, really hard to stay healthy as a duo. But from the high ground, it was easy for them to do, and they got that game win. And I can only imagine what the leaderboard is going to look like.
Oh man, one game left to go, Viv. When we return after this short break, we'll start taking a look at that leaderboard. We'll start setting things up because remember, we have 6 games today, and then after the 6 tomorrow, we are crowning champions. Fortnite fam, we're gonna take a step away. When we return, we prepare ourselves for the last game of the day. See you in a bit.
live on Twitch.
Okay.
And also, I'm watching your stream.
Yeah. I can't really type in your chat on Twitch because I don't have a Twitch.
Wait, Blakeston, how do I get to your Twitch? Because
Wait, can you get
I
that?
can't see it. I can't go on Twitch.
Wait, what is your Twitch?
It should be in our
I'll
text.
search it up.
It's no, because I have a trash phone.
It should be BP.
BP09 Goat.
Yeah, BP09 Goat.
Yeah, but I can't go to the link.
It's all lowercase though.
I can't go to the link because I can't because I have a trash phone.
It's all lowercase though. And I already got two. I got one viewer now, but I had two. It's already up. It's BP. There's no big. It's just BP09 Goat. There's no spaces and no caps. Now, don't you have to have 50 on YouTube?
Wait, are we doing private?
I got two viewers now.
Oh, okay.
How do we get it? How do you get it where it can see you?
I don't think you want to show your face.
Yeah, no, like where it just shows my controller.
You need a camera.
Yeah, on my phone.
Nick has to connect to your Xbox.
Then I'll have to turn off the stream and then restream it.
I can
Is that
hear
what you
Chip.
do?
Bro,
Here, then I'm gonna restream.
I might have to accept that later. Well, this. Cause
Okay, how do you turn the stream off? Oh, I just go to my Xbox.
Chip, I might have to accept that later because I have parental controls.
Parental controls is crazy, bro.
Yeah, I know, but like, my parents, they don't like want me to friend random people, you know? Like,
Just tell them that
They
I'm a
say-
streamer. Just tell them that I'm a streamer.
I know.
It's not random.
But Blakeston, he's at my school.
I've known him.
I'm still alive, by the way, so I wouldn't talk about your school and stuff.
I know your life. Bro, how did you already build stuff? Oh crap, I was changing my build material. And I'm getting spammed. And I'm getting spammed. And I died.
Streamers are good, aren't they, Nolan?
Oh, good. I didn't really have like time to care because I really play these types of games that much. But
Oh, I got to spawn him. Okay, I'm gonna go live again.
oh, guys, both got the click stuff on.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. My son told him, my daughter, you want- Remember that, bro? That was like 2023.
Ticky, ticky.
Okay, little bro. You get it. Are you a YouTube Shorts kid? Let me guess, you are.
Nah. Oh, chill. What?
Whoa, third party like crazy.
I'm not finna heal, bro. I'm one tap.
What?
Yeah, I'm literally one tap already. Bro. Ticky, ticky.
Okay, bro, stop singing that, please.
Okay. It's just a cigarette.
Yo, what? What did he just say? We don't talk about that illegal stuff on this channel.
Okay, okay. Oh my gosh! I stopped spamming. I thought you were dead.
Yeah, no, you're not killing shit, by the way. Hold on, I'm fixing my layup. Yeah, little guy.
Oh, he's so low. Wait, no, he's not. He's 164, bro. He's not low. I thought I got him destroyed. Well, he was definitely cracked. I got him 176.
No, I missed!
He's one tap. He's 5 HP.
No, I missed my pump shot! This is why we don't pick up the, what's it called again? The Chaos Reloader shotgun. It's garbage.
I just did. I had the iron pump.
Yeah, dude, the iron pump's just better, low-key.
Yeah, bro, the freaking Chaos Reloader, it needs like more it needs more freaking magazine size.
Yeah, bro, and it's supposed to hit 100 body shot every time, but it sometimes for me it hits 40.
Yeah, bro, where's Blake's skin? Oh my gosh, I should have kept running and then shoot you again because it reloads in your inventory. That's the only good part about it.
This game's pretty tough.
You're not gonna hit me. You're not gonna
Bro,
hit me. You're not gonna hit me. You're not gonna hit me. You're not gonna hit me.
I've been spamming.
It's just called an AR, bro. Low-key, just called an AR. Lol.
Okay, guys, don't kill each other when we get in there. I want to try something out.
What do you want to
Okay.
try?
Okay, so don't kill each other.
Why?
Okay, I was gonna do something. Okay.
What's gonna stop
Okay.
us?
Okay, so come here. Come here. So one of you. Oh wait, crap. What am I doing? Why is it like that? Okay. No, it's like that again. Okay, don't. I mean, you guys can kill each other, but don't kill me. I'm gonna try something out.
I'm going for Nolan.
Hey, chill, chill.
Oh, cool. Oh, what a third party. What a third party. Third party like crazy.
Oh, you're healing? Hey, chill. I was gonna try something out.
My aim is so good, bro. Like, I hit you 50.
Yeah, it's so good.
Oh my
It is. It is so
god!
good.
I'm gonna kill him with my pump. Watch this. 18.
Oh my gosh, bro. You know how low I was, though?
Party at the beach.
Okay, you guys can kill each other, but don't kill me. I was gonna try something.
I got you.
Anyone wanna
I'm gonna
register
go on
for it?
controller. I'm going on controller.
I feel like he's kind of crying.
I'll still win this though. I'll still
Aren't you
win.
playing on like a PS5 or something?
I'm playing on PC.
Oh. Okay, please don't kill me, Blakeston.
Hold up. I'm going live. Party at the beach down in Bubba Hey!
Hey, stop. Don't hurt Blakeston. That's very mean. Hey, I saved your ass. Sassini, cappuccini. Bro, how did... Okay. You're just flexing. You're flexing by going into the storm. Great flex.
What am I flexing, bro?
You're flexing your win. You're flexing your win. Wait, no.
Party at the beach, gonna go.
Okay, don't kill me. I was gonna try something out. Someone come here, but don't kill me. Don't kill me.
No, I'm not going. I'm trying to fix it.
Fine.
Hold up. No, don't kill me. Let me get up there to where it's high ground. I said no, kill me, no one.
Well, you're hurting me, and I saved your booty butt. Oh crap! Oh my! Well, Chip, you're winning this because Blakeston's cracked.
I'm an idiot too, but it.
And he's dying to storm. Or AR. Oh. Stop flexing your win, sir.
What did I do, bro? I'm just shockwaving.
That's flexing.
And
your
I'm
win.
on my opposite input, by the way.
I'm just kidding. You can flex your win. I don't care.
Thank you, bro. Oh my god.
No
Wait
one-
a minute. Oh, wait, never mind.
Bro, instead of shockwaving, just emote.
I don't have an emote bind controller.
Oh.
You don't have an
Wait, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me. Please don't kill me. I was gonna try to show you something.
I cracked no one like crazy.
Bro, that was not you, was it?
No, Chip killed you, but I cracked you like crazy.
Chip killed me, bro. You didn't crack me, I don't think.
Yes, I did. I cracked you with an AR.
Okay. You sure? Oh wait, yeah, I think you did. Bro, I don't know how like people like are so good on like simple edit that's off. Like my simple edit is like so hard because it's off. You guys want to play something else?
Yeah, after this next couple rounds.
You want to play like Zone Wars or something? Private?
I mean, sure.
Alright. But after this one.
You two versus me in Zone Wars?
No, we're playing either V or Reload.
Reload Realistics?
No. Are you done? Like, actual Reload.
Oh, okay. Bro, why can I not build a floor, bro? This is so gay. Okay, that can be your box, Chip. Just use that as your box. I was trying to build my floor, but it wouldn't work. Bro,
Mid
imagine
fighting
you
the
got
best
launched
player
Storm.
in the world.
Bro, imagine you got launched in Storm, though. You guys know the cube rifle and reload? It's actually really good, though. Chip, do you have the battle pass?
Yeah, why?
Oh, I was just asking. Blakeston,
Oh my god! What a shot! What a shot!
Blakeston, do you have the battle pass? No? Oh. Well, just me and Chip. I was gonna, like, ask if we could all put on the same BP skin. But.
Party at the beach standing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Bro, my controller binds are low-key weird.
Ow.
Oh, hey, chill.
I'm gonna go for the no-scope with my shotgun.
I don't
Biggie! Never
shit.
mind.
Oh my gosh, bro. The reload on this gay gun is crazy, though. Okay, I'm switching my gun. Wait, you guys want to go to lobby?
Yeah,
y'all doing?
I'm gonna go play with my other friends,
One more
alright?
round, one more round.
One more round? So it's a 1v1, Blakeston? Bet that. Okay, so just stay in lobby, Chip, and then after this one round...
Nah, I'm gonna
then-
go play with my other friend.
Oh, okay.
What's good? I'm
What's
live,
good,
but
son?
I'm live.
Oh my gosh.
What, bro? I need the watch hours so I can get monetized.
You streamed for 5.5 hours earlier.
I know, and I've streamed for another 2 hours today.
7 hours a day?
7 hours today. Come on, yes.
Wait, like a day?
Today, 7 hours. That's my most.
You're
ever.
not answering my question.
What?
7 hours a day?
Not a day. 2 days.
See, you're still not answering my question.
What am I not answering?
You're still not answering my question.
Wait, Hannah has Serenade now?
That's what I said.
Jared, you were literally there when I purchased it.
Oh, I forgot about that.
I was like, yo, Hannah's a sweat now.
Got it.
She the low key is. Bro, I need to get her on. I need to get her on the pro controller. Cause we have like a pro controller. I'm gonna get her on the pro controller.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh yeah, bro. I found so there's this new thing on YouTube where if you go in your studio, you can make your live stream a dual stream, which is basically like a portrait and a landscape stream. So that should bring in double the viewers. Cause short streams get so many viewers.
I want that emote.
Do you have this emote?
Yeah, I bought that too.
No, this
No,
one.
I don't want that emote.
This one.
No, I don't want that emote.
Is this like a knockoff Go Goated?
No. No, this was made before Go Goated. Like, this was made before Go Goated.
Oh yeah, and it's better than Go Goated.
That's why I'm saying. Actually, I would think it was.
I can double pump.
Mhm.
This is Loki the best game of all time.
And if you go down and if you go downstairs, you can get a custom crosshair.
Oh yeah, actually.
Yeah.
Well, I still have Crosshair X, so.
Crosshair. But you're not sponsored, so you should have like said the name.
I
out loud.
technically am sponsored.
Oh.
You just don't say the name out loud. Jared, Hannah's going to you.
But she's gonna.
I cracked it. I cracked it.
Are you guys teaming on me now?
No, we would never do that.
Party at the beach down in Copacabana.
Copacabana, Silver's hella beach. Got my black yoga pants on. Me and
Okay, guys,
Brittany, we
you can
down at
stop.
LA and oh my God.
Alex, I am technically sponsored
I'm so
by
good, right?
the custom crosshair thing. I don't get paid, but like they sent me like
Oh my gosh.
they sent me like a thing to put
Ew.
in my streams. It's like a overlay that I can put in my streams. Like wow.
So I just hit you max and like it does no damage.
6, 7. This
Yo,
game is so.
Hannah, change your loadout.
Okay, sorry.
Hannah had the basic loadout. Ghost Scar, Ghost Spaz, Heavy
Well,
Sniper.
half the time when I'm in the middle of something, someone comes over. Ahem.
I don't know who you're talking about. That doesn't sound like me. Jig, why do you pick my team?
Oh, lol. I have 1 death, 0 kills. Bro, I get so much waiting XP. Wow. Oh yeah, bro. So did you see that controversy with the pit that one time when Cypher made like a pit, but then he got like sued or something?
Oh yeah, mind you, the pit is still a thing for Cypher Pika.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm a key Jared. Since you're gonna take my color.
Little bro, you're gonna die.
Are you sure about that? Did I not just clip you? Damn, Jay, what you shooting at?
No, I'm just testing.
Testing what? These?
Shut up.
Guys, can y'all say I'm funny?
You're super funny, bro.
Thank you, buddy.
Okay, guys. Okay.
Alex, bro, where are
Guys.
you? I thought you said Rakim.
See, I don't want to die right now. And I want to give you the best move in the game.
So he's gonna key me yet again. Yet again.
Yeah, man, I don't want to give you the best look. You bad ass, just kill me. Nah, yeah, kill me, Jay. I didn't know you were actually gonna kill me. Wait, don't kill your sister.
Oh, that's Hannah?
Kill me.
I can't tell.
Oh yeah, I really forgot about that. You can't tell.
Same skin. Duh.
70? Full box? You almost just got clipped. Oh my god! Alex is actually primed.
200. Yeah, look at my loadout.
You're primed. Wait, I can respawn?
But it's 50.
Yeah.
I have to pay 50 bucks! Rip-offs.
Whip off.
It should be free to respawn, bro. Oh my god, Alex is primed. Alex is primed. Alex is primed.
Okay. I think he's cheating.
He's primed. He's so primed.
Nah, yo, chill.
Oh my god.
I'm using my scuff controller, bro. Chill.
I'm taking your team again.
No,
Jared, Alex is gonna.
Brother, why did you come
Guys,
You just want a key, Hannah.
you
yeah.
guys are gonna get smacked. Seriously.
Hannah,
said
how are
what,
you?
nigga, what? Hannah, don't lie.
700
Hannah, stop
V-Bucks for 100 HP and 2x damage? That is such
Okay,
a
but-
ripoff.
running. No, but it's infinite. Like, you get it every
Okay,
time.
guys.
I just got Mythic Sentinel.
Oh my god. Jerry, that's why I have
What?
Bigfoot Flex SMG in the double. Here, the key, Hannah. Alright, Jared. Wow, Hannah, you're so good.
Wait a
no,
minute.
Hannah
Let me
just
go for the
cracked
clip.
me.
Let me go for the clip. I'm going for the shot
Hannah
clip.
just cracked me.
I did.
Wait, I'm gonna get a low. Wait, I'm gonna get a
Bye,
low.
Jared. Okay, guys.
Jared, she's low.
Come on
Oh, I
now.
didn't mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. My reticle's off, yo, chill.
Guys
Oh
are
yeah,
good
Jared.
people.
Jared, I'm gonna start doing that actually. I'm gonna put my reticle off. And I keep forgetting I have to call you Chip.
Yeah, Wilbur.
Can you just like stop streaming?
No. Streaming is good for me, Hannah.
But you've
Yeah,
already
streaming make-
5.5 hours.
Streaming makes him happy. Do you not want to see your brother happy?
Yeah, Hannah. Are you gonna
Is
be
that what I'm hearing
mid?
right now? Is that what I'm hearing right now? Hannah doesn't want to be. What Hannah doesn't want to have a little brother happy.
Hey, you don't want me to be successful? You want my dreams to die?
Is Hannah a meanie?
Hey, she is. She wants her little brother. She wants my dreams to die.
Wow, Hannah, you're so mean.
Like, you
I
want...
literally didn't say that.
I'm so disappointed in you, Hannah.
I
Oh
just
my
got
God.
scammed.
For what?
Scammer gets.
You.
Buddy.
It asked for me to
Sorry.
favorite the map, and it would unlock a rift. But I favorited the map. It didn't unlock the rift.
It
So
didn't unlock-
I
you gotta wait.
unfavorited the map. There you go.
Did you get the whip?
No.
Alex.
It's not me, I swear.
Hannah.
I'm telling you that's
It's-
Jared. I'm telling you Jared just killed you. I'm telling you that was all Jared. Me and Jared are wearing the same skin.
No, we're not. You little bum.
Alex.
I'm telling you that's Jared.
So evil.
I'm telling you that.
Alex
I'm
is
telling you
actually
that was Jared.
prime. Shotgun her for 53.
I'm telling you. Said what?
You shotgun her from 53 meters. What? Where did you come from? Whoa!
Web-
Whoa! 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 Whoa!
Okay, stop screaming.
Wait, Alex, you want to break the sound barrier with me?
Yeah.
3, 2,
Wait,
1.
no, I can't. My mom's home. And she's sleeping. So chill.
His mic cuts out.
Hannah, did you hear that from your room?
I can hear it. He's
Jay, you wanna play Speed Ballistics?
Nah.
So you're just scary.
Well, I'm
what I'm
inside
hearing?
of the T.
Is Jared a wuss?
We can play
Yeah, I see you.
ballistics.
Party down beach, down in Cooper Banner.
Cooper
Sipping Keller
Pop-
Beach,
Koopa-
sipping Keller Beach. Got my black yoga pants on. Me and Brittany, we be
We
down,
down
in
in
Atlanta.
Atlanta. Sweating in the club.
In the club, call me Daddy Diana.
okay.
Oh, yeah.
What do you want?
Hannah's keying you.
That's
Jared, I'm kind of behind you. Actually, no, where is Jared?
In your basement.
Is he actually?
No.
Where'd you go? I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. That was the luckiest kill. Wait. Oh, are you so lucky? Oh, I have 50 V-Bucks.
No!
Should I do it?
No.
I'm
Oh
listening to
no,
Jared.
you died.
I'm gonna listen to Jared. For the first time, and
What am I gonna get?
yeah, you should start watching basketball.
Look at this, look at this, look what I got, look what I got, look what I got. Hannah, where are you? Ah! I just got holy loadout. Let me pop my Monana.
Wait, why is he not about to kill Jared?
She is.
Oh, but I did she?
Hannah, try and catch me now!
This little Jimbo heal. And he's like spraying me like.
Jared actually dead.
Hannah like 6'7".
Huh?
TTG solo make that. I'm gonna make the. Yeah, okay, that's what I'm about to do with my name.
Right, you're gonna make a party at the beach down in Copacabana?
Oh my god, wait, should I actually make that my name?
Party at the beach down in Copacabana. No, just make it down in Copacabana.
No, you actually can't see me.
I
Me
can see
neither.
both of you.
Hannah, I hate you. Like, move. Nobody likes you. Right,
That is-
Jared?
That's insane.
Right, Jared?
I guess.
You guys are so mean.
You know, you're meaner than us. Trust.
Yeah,
What did
trust,
I
trust,
do?
trust, trust, trust.
Like, Hannah, I'm literally the nicest person that you can ever meet.
See about that.
Hey, Jared, that's not very nice. I kind of know where you are, buddy. Wait, I'm dead. I'm dead.
That's why you don't kill me! Like, am I genuinely just better? Give me something good, give me something good, give me something good. Give me something good. Brother. Alex.
What happened?
Oh, hi. I thought you left.
Oh, nah.
You think if I go on controller, I'll still win? Low-key, too bad I'm going on controller. Alex, are you seeing this?
Dog, you're taking.
Jared, you can save it and then you can keep it in your inventory. Go,
Do I
go
actually?
up, hurry up. No, not there. Go up. Up. Oh my god, Jared, you're so slow. Oh my god, Jared, behind you. Jared, behind you. Jared, it's behind you. Save. Now next game, hit load and you'll have it.
Hannah just had fall damage.
Hit it at the fall? Are we serious? Are we
Are
in the
we?
business?
Are we trolling? We are trolling.
So like nothing happened there.
Oh, Hannah. That you know that was on stream too, right?
is why I asked you to end stream, but who would
You
listen to
always
me?
ask me to end stream, Hannah. That's not normal. Hannah, you can't see me right now.
Literally, I see you.
No, you don't.
You're behind the Y. I can see you.
Holy crap. No, wait, I lose Preacher. Shoot, I gotta go. Load. Wait, it doesn't save pulse. Alex, you little scammer!
Who's a scammer?
You! You said the pulse
No, I'm
rifle would save!
Yaki, did you hit save?
Yes, I did! And I
Did you hit load?
Yeah, then I did load and it wasn't there.
Oh my gosh, I missed the launch pad. Like, come on now.
Hannah, how do you
Yeah,
miss a
Hannah,
launch pad? Like, genuinely, how do you miss a launch pad?
In the big 2-6, by the way.
Exactly.
Okay, y'all.
So basically, Hannah just sucks. Like, that's what I'm learning.
Okay, guys.
Or did I just realize that? Dude, are you gonna key me or do I have to key you?
Either or.
Oh, okay. I didn't know you were gonna do all that. No.
But I think it's number
no.
1.
I'm dead. Hannah, are you watching me?
No.
Oh my, I'm leaving.
No, you're not. Please don't. I will never use the
Alright,
breacher shotgun again.
I'm just not gonna talk. Bye, guys.
No! Please, no,
Y'all don't really want to hear my.
Alex.
Y'all don't want to really hear my voice though.
What do you mean you don't want to hear your voice?
You don't want to hear me talk? I'm annoying.
I want to hear you talk.
That's Glaze.
Like, no, you're a genuinely funny guy.
Okay. Wait, guys, try to find me.
I think you're behind the like and favorite sign.
Nah, I'm dead. Not there. Yeah, try again.
You're in the lobby.
Nah. You gotta try again.
You...
Wait, why did Hannah leave?
Hannah left.
Okay, well.
You little bumfluss.
Well, y'all are being evil, so.
You won't keep me. You're trash.
I know, I won't care.
Bro, you know you're actually trash. You won't keep me. You're not like that. Bo still not keeping me, by the way. Bo still not keeping me, by the way.
I'm shooting my gun.
Keep me. Oh, but you can't because you're trash. Proving my point. You're the.
Give me about a
you're
minute.
the.
Oh my god, you scared the freaking.
Why did you? Yo, you can't be that scary, nah. Yo, dude, you're so lucky you're not dead. Oh my god. So you gotta be the luckiest person alive.
I can't build there! Why can't I build?
Wait, I'm dead.
I'm so good!
I'm dead.
I'm so good! I've been moving Diffie lately. Holy.
No, I'm dead at the sky now. Oh my god. Oh, no, Joe just sucks. Never mind. Wait, why am I? Wait, why? How is what? Why is Joe going away from me? Didn't know Joe that scary, right? Both pushing blue, I guess. Oh my god, dude, why you running away from me, bro? Come on now, bye. Alright, bye guys.
No.
Oh my god. When can I leave?
Never.
I'm leaving at 9 o'clock.
I got you, bro. That gives
got
me.
I'm
That
sitting in
means.
lobby, just waiting.
That means my stream will be 2 hours. Uh.
I'm actually going back to lobby.
13 minutes.
I'm actually leaving right now.
That means my stream will be 2 hours 33 minutes.
Bye guys. I'm gone.
No.
I'm about to teleport. What do you want from me, Jared? What do you want me to do?
No, not getting off. That's what I want from you.
Okay, but you don't have until 11 o'clock.
Well, no, I'm gonna play Madden after you get off.
So just go play Madden.
Nah, I'm good, bro.
Wait, stream Madden. Exactly. Bye, guys.
Oh my gosh.
Party down, be down the good banner. Sipping Calapiece. Got my black yoga pants on, being bikini. We'll be down in Atlanta.
Fussing
in the club
now. Getting off.
Alright, bye, Jed.
Are you getting off or no?
Maybe. Should I get off like right now? Should I?
I say.
I'll play one game of anything right now. Why
Reload?
is now to the item shop? Why is now to the item shop and I'm not in the item shop? That just doesn't make sense. Now to a Kim K in the item shop.
Please tell me that Kim K is not in the item shop.
No, Kim K is in the item shop.
Literally back.
Kim K! Why is Kim K in the item shop, bro?
Oh, what skin should I buy? Yo, kid, all these Naruto's gonna look trash.
Bro,
I low-key just want Kurama. I low-key just want Kurama. Or Kawama. That's all I want for well. I'm getting V-Bucks Tuesday. When does it leave? The 29th. Let's go.
I want the champion core skin so bad.
Nah, I'm about to get that too. I'm gonna get that in the Kurama.
Can you give me the core skin?
No.
I'm begging
Who
you,
I
bro.
am.
I'm begging you.
Mind you, you never gives me something before.
I'm begging you, Alex, please.
No,
Let's try to
you
drop
see you
another
begging
50
me?
bomb. Let's drop another 50 bomb.
No. How am I gold 2 and you're gold 1?
Oh, I'm gold 2.
But wait, what gold 2?
11.
I'm at 9. I hate this game. I actually hate this game. Wait, 9, 11? No? Okay. I should.
Okay, whoa! Alex!
I shouldn't have made that joke. That's my fault.
That's a horrible, horrible joke, bro.
But I'm dark humor, bro. I'm sorry again.
Oh my god.
I'm leaving.
No! Play one game of ranked.
Please.
Hannah, sit out to me and Alex to play one game of ranked together.
Yeah, but one game away.
Good girl.
One game.
Okay.
Me personally, and I would never let that song. I would never let my little brother call me good girl. That's just me, though.
Loki,
Yeah, what's your name?
I'm ending stream.
Okay. I mean, if you end stream, I'll stay on.
You.
You hear me?
Yeah, how do you spell serenade again?
Oh, Hannah, help your brother now.
What? What? Oh my gosh. You just put this skin on.
S
Okay.
E
E
N.
N.
Whoa,
Hannah,
whoa, whoa. That's wrong.
Okay, yeah, Hannah, spell it for me. Said I'm spelling it wrong, woman.
KJ, no, bro. Yeah, bro. This is the serenade skin. This is the serenade skin.
Yeah.
Wait, do you have this? Do you have this? Do you have this?
Do you act like I played that season? That skin was tough though. I used to main it.
Do you have Light Rider? Do you have it?
Did
No.
you end stream or no?
No.